the spot to complete the upset. Thanks for tuning in here on OPL TV. My name is Noah Vogel. Taking a look now at the starting lineups for both these sides, and beginning with Oakville. Laura Twiddle's team for tonight, starting in goal: Mackenzie Morton, Melanie Frere, Scarlett Kira, Hannah Ouellette, Megan Austin, Ava Massey, Uma Ranu, Carly Svoboda, Gina Chisner, Sarah Lynn Johnston, and Sienna Dodgson. And for Burlington, Will Bourne will start in goal: Mackenzie Newcomb, Iman Amir, Ashlyn Rusnoff, as well as Samaya Connell, Maya Reed, Lucy Reese, Lanessa Gentles, as well as Amir Abdulsam, and Molly Palladino will start up front, as well as Avery Baker. The head coach for Burlington, Richard Edwards. Burlington, as I mentioned, able to finish in the top spot in the Southwest Division. 29 points was the magic number. 9 wins for them out of 14 games in the regular season. And just 2 of those 3 losses they had coming in their final 2 matches before heading into the semifinals. For Oakville, finishing second behind the undefeated Woodbridge. They had a very similar record. 9 wins, just 2 losses, 30 points for them on the season. But that's all behind them now. It's all about the final here tonight. The winner taking home the U20 championship, a special division in the OPL. See some incredible talent who have played in through both of these club systems, whether they've had debuts with the first or even second teams. They have in between the 3 divisions in the OPL. And quality young talent who are still pursuing their goals in post-secondary soccer. Currently a few in there already who have made their mark in Ontario and elsewhere. A slight breeze gusting from right to left here tonight to be expected at this stadium. Oakville sporting the dark blues, Burlington in white, and they will be the ones to kick us off here this evening. So here we go, the first kick of the ball. Burlington taking possession off kickoff. These teams are in opposite divisions for how close they are in proximity. They haven't faced each other all season. Oakville in the Central, Burlington playing in Southwest this year. Many have played between both clubs. Many are from each other's areas of town. Oakville natives playing for Burlington and vice versa. Burlington quick off to the jump. Chance to cut inside, but it was Massey tracking back, able to clear away. Reid with her back turned quickly. A ball coming in towards the 6-yard area, but just bouncing out of play. Mackenzie Morton starting in goal, Milton, Ontario native, her 15th match this season. Had a huge commitment announcement to play for STFX this coming fall. She's played 13 matches as well with the second team, 3 with the first. She's been named to the lineup. She started in the semis and was a big part in helping Oakville come away with that win on penalties after it was 1-1 through 90 minutes. And Oakville's run of form has been spectacular coming into this match. They've been undefeated in their last 7, including that win on penalties. 6 of those being wins. Just the one draw coming back on July 7th against North Mississauga. Stolen away here now, but given back cheaply. Possession back with Oakville. Ranu now to the near side for Austin, captaining her side tonight. Reese, and now Burlington will start up back in their own third. Newcomb. Palladino looking long. Was touched back towards the midfield for Ammer, but the touch just let her down. Austin into the path of Queer. Her first time ball was in behind looking for Svoboda, but couldn't quite get in behind the Burlington defense. And now a costly turnover possibly here. Svoboda challenged in from behind, and quickly to blow the whistle is head referee Charlotte Conyer, and it's a free kick in a dangerous position for Oakville. And a bit of an unorthodox giveaway that time at the back for Connell. She had just stepped on top of the ball and seems to be down here in some pain. Samaya Connell, 19 years of age. She originally born in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. She's played 15 matches across all 3 Burlington teams. She's mostly spent her time with the U20s. 7 matches she's played with them, 7 starts, getting her 8th tonight, and it could be an early exit for her. She receives a booking after that challenge she had made from behind. What was a tight goal-scoring chance for Oakville on the turnover, but just awkwardly falling on top of the ball, and is not a great sight to see for her. So Burlington's going to have to go to their bench early here. Eight possible substitutions for them on the bench tonight. A huge lineup they've brought to their U20 final. But for now, they'll play with 10. And Megan Austin will stand over this free kick. Or they'll let the substitution come in now, and it's going to be Sarah Tennekoon who will come in. It'll be a like-for-like swap, most likely, with her playing in that left center back role. Now Austin, the left footer, standing over the free kick, and was always over. Just couldn't quite get the dip over top of that ball. The first sight of goal for Oakville, and a shot off target. Will draw a goal kick for Burlington. First touch ball down the line. Challenge coming in, able to skip by it momentarily. It was gentle, sits out for a Burlington throw. Bullsam couldn't quite bring that under her spell. Go out for a goal kick. Burlington looking to press. Here's Austin. Ranu couldn't clear away. Now chance outside the area, but it was quickly pushed by Massey. Now Newcomb. Palladino. McMaster Marauder just finished her second season last fall. Mississauga, Ontario native. She's been majority with the first team this year. 15 matches with them. 7 games with the U20s. Her final year being eligible in this division. Now looking to take her space. Her long ball was touched back towards the midfield for Rusnov, but it was taken away quickly. Challenge coming in from Palladino was a good one, and she's able to win the throw as well. Loud roar from the Burlington faithful. Dodgson's pass was away from Massey. Burlington will start once again. Newcomb under pressure, had to take a touch back towards the middle. Frere trying to cut inside onto her right boot, and she got the shot away, but it was blocked into the corner. Waiting there for it is Johnston, trying to deliver one towards the area. Newcomb able to head it clear. And another foul called. As Dawson trots over to stand over this free kick once more. Just a foul in the back. First effort from Austin was unable to keep it underneath the crossbar. We'll see now from this angle whether she looks to find a teammate. Many bodies in the box for Oakville. Quickly to take towards the back post, and it was a chance at a header. Was left alone was Carly Svoboda, but she couldn't quite direct it towards goal. And we've played 10 so far in this U20 final. We're still yet to see a shot on target. 0-0 we sit here at Zanction. Almost given away once more, but we'll go out for a throw. Pressure early on from Oakville has proved to cause troubles for this Burlington back line. Austin towards Svoboda. Excellent flick on into the path now. Frere, but she couldn't find a teammate. Now Austin twisting back. And the touch just getting away that time. Gina Chinsner, but it was last touch off Burlington. Another throw, this time deeper in the corner. Svoboda now back for Frere. A high lofted ball came all the way through. And now Avery Baker a chance to clear. She gets just as far as around the 30-yard line, but Baker's giving it away here cheaply. And Abdul Sam got the touch around the initial defender, but calmly coming across was Ranu to clear her lines. Burlington back in possession. An excellent ball towards the middle now for Runsoff. Abulsam. Flag stays down. Just able to stay onside. Gentles into the feet of Runsoff. She couldn't quite hold on to possession. Cleared away. That was Reese Rather who had it taken. Newcomb able to flick forward now for Reed, and foul on the back of her. Free kick will come for Burlington. Maya Reed, a top goal scorer, named to the lineup tonight for this U20 side. 11 matches, 5 goals for her this season. She scored 4 goals in the month of June in just 3 matches. Hasn't had much success since. Palladino towards goal, and an excellent acrobatic stretch by Morton to make the first save of the match. She had to be sharp that time. It was a great ball towards the middle of the box from Aman Amir, and Palladino was just able to redirect it towards that right-hand side of the goal, but a good height for Morton. And she had the chance to reach for it, and she did well. But she's conceded a corner. The first chance for Burlington. An outswinger to come. Well outside now of the 18-yard area. Reed gets it back for Baker. A high lofted ball. Morton comes out to punch. Didn't get it very far. Still inside the area for Burlington, but finally cleared that time by Chinzer. And after some pressure from Oakville, Burlington starting to push back with some chances of their own. That throw not reaching the intended target, but allow Burlington to try once more. Abulsam. Now Reed. She was pressured heavily, didn't have quite the angle to get it into a dangerous zone, but now Burlington will look to press once more. Goal kick taken short. Trying to escape the challenge, had it stuck in between her feet. That time did Ouellette. And a foul inside the area, pointing to the spot. A penalty given. And the pressure continues to bombard Oakville. And a chance from the spot for Burlington to give them an early lead. Less than a quarter of an hour in. And a real chance for the team in white to put themselves up here in the final. And it's who won it. Lucy Reese to step over this free kick. She scored in her last 2 matches with the side. She returned her first match since July 13th in the semifinal, where she scored. And she misses just wide. Oakville catches a break. The penalty not converted. And we stay tied 0-0. Will this change the momentum? It's been all Burlington the last 3 or so minutes. That ball skipping over top of the defender's head, and now in behind comes Oakville. Chance to put one into the area, but safe hands from Stella Bourne in goal. Her first touches. Massey went into the back that time. Play continues on here. Ball in behind looking for Gentles, but it was cut out by Dodgson as she just lets it run out for a goal kick. Well defended that time. Sienna Dodson, 17-year-old. She's spent a lot of time with the first team in OPL 2. Just under 600 minutes she's played with the side. 9 matches she's been involved in 14 games this season. At the right back position, she scored 3 goals. She scored in her last match she played with Oakville. She wasn't named to the team sheet in the semifinal. Her last game was the final game of the regular season, a 4-3 win over Vaughan, which she scored in. Ended up what was the start of a 2-0 comeback, which saw Oakville get back to 2-2 before Vaughan took the lead again, and 2 late goals, including a 93rd minute winner in the end, was what took them over the top. Seems to be a common time in the match for Oakville. The 93rd minute game-tying goal, which sent them into the penalty shootout against Woodbridge, that got them to this position in the final. And they were 1 spot kick away from being down 1-0. But they stay in the position where we started in, but it's given away here by Quira, not finding her target with the pass. Here's Reese. Looked to go in behind, but it was a drilled ball into the back that time of Ouellette. Runs off. Baker will go all the way back for her keeper. Tenekun looking forward. It's a tough one to handle for Megan Austin. Clearing up the near side, but Reed got to it first. Got it towards Reese, her ball in towards Morton. And Burlington didn't have anyone making the run towards the near post, so an easy grab. Strong battle on the far side. Gentle's coming on top. Dodgson able to win the throw on the far side now, looking quickly into Massey. Didn't quite get the touch she wanted. It's turned over near center field. Patience from Reese now finds Newcomb. Into the path of Reed. Pressure on the back of Reed from Austin was enough for her to give up possession. Here's Ouellette. Now Dodgson. Massey finds the feet well through the gap for Quira. Her ball was looking in behind of the run of Johnston. Oakville holding possession still. Svoboda, Massey. Quick one-touch movement from Oakville. This is the best patches of play we've seen from them in this first half. Ball in towards the area. Palladino was there. Massey wanted to have a go. She just, I think, kind of second-guessed herself. And interestingly enough, the Oakville bench wanting a corner. It looked like it was maybe touched last by Bourne before going out. And the last goal kick was called from the head and assistant referee. So we play on from the back with Burlington and Molly Palladino. Baker sends it right back to Palladino. Looking long once more to Abul Sam. One-on-one this time with Ouellette. She had grabbed onto the jersey, and pulling her down was probably the second easiest call the head referee and Charlotte Conyer has made all night. First being that yellow card, which came in just the 7th minute, and that challenge from behind. It was also when Samaya Connell was forced to leave the match with an injury. Another free kick, this time in a deeper position. Seven Oakville players line outside the 18-yard box. Austin curling one in towards the back post. It's tight towards the keeper, and just able to fall on top of it was Bourne. Surprising that one had got through all those bodies that were piling inside the 6-yard area. Here's Newcomb. Abul Sam looking in behind, but that ball a little too much behind it. And with the heat today, head referee Charlotte Conyer will issue a 1-minute hydration break, and that'll be taken now at the halfway point of this first half. We've seen certainly some action to begin this U20 final. A penalty missed in the 16th minute. That could have put Burlington in the lead. It was a strong start from Oakville that was bounced back by some strong play from Burlington. It's been pretty back and forth since. Hydration break coming to an end, and we'll return play with throw in the deep corner. Austin with a long throw trying to get out of this corner, but it was put right back in. Palladino couldn't quite control as she punched it back in towards the middle of the park. Now in possession of Frere, but she gives it away. Abul Sam, and that ball again just too far in front of the target. That was Newcomb making the run down the right wing side. Taken quickly by Austin, but wasn't to the success of Oakville, but she gets it back under her spell and finds Ouellette. Now Massey. Turning now is Chinzer, and ball played by Austin was a step ahead of Melanie Frere. Will go out for a Burlington throw. Baker under pressure just gets it towards the path of Abul Sam. Frere in a challenge on the near side, able to get it back for Austin. Melanie Frere, one of those who currently playing with Oakville, but hometown of Burlington, Ontario. She's played 11 matches this season with the first and second team with Oakville Soccer Club. She scored 3 goals in those matches as well in her last 3 U20 games. She has scored in each of them, and she started the last 2 first-team games before returning back to the U20s for the semifinal and final. Now making her 8th start of the season with the U20s. 3 goals for her on the year. Palladino. Rusnov, now Baker. Reed was coming back from her run as she made in behind, couldn't quite win the throw. Dodson just got over the head of Baker as she tracks back towards Svoboda, but couldn't win it from her. Massey, first time ball excellently into the feet of Frere. Brings it down, now trying to cut inside. Svoboda was making her way towards the area, but it was cut out by Palladino and given away here. Abulsam into the path of Reese. Able to get Frere in the air, but it's a poor ball in towards the striker in Reed. Svoboda trying to flick over the top back into her path, but the substitute and Tinekun able to get in the way. And now she slides it across for Molly Palladino. Lucy Reese, the pressure from Austin. Abulsam, first time ball. Bouncing inside the 18-yard area, but cleared away, and Austin just had that touch a little too far. Out of her feet, and it's going out for a Burlington throw. That throw getting through everyone, and Morton confidently coming out to claim. Both best chances of the first half really have been for Burlington. That one save off the header from Palladino. 2 goals she scored with the U20s in 8 matches now this season. She was inches away from that, getting past the outstretched arm of Morton, and of course the penalty miss. That could have put Burlington in the lead. They've been the better of the side, the more consistent. Really after the slow start, they have had more of the ball at their feet, more chances around goal as well. Runsoff, now Abulsam. She tried to twist back into the defender, but it was taken away. Now one right back by Abulsam. She had Reed to her left, goes from distance, and it was creeping towards the top left corner, but Morton had done well. Didn't quite have enough pace to beat Oakville's #1 from that distance. It was a good effort, though, from Abulsam, the second shot on target for Burlington in this match. Massey's giving it away. Tried to get around Amira a little too cutely, but it comes back for Gentles. Challenge coming in from Kira was enough to stop the chance for Burlington. Now a chance maybe on the counter. It's 3-on-3 the other way. Johnston tried to go around Palladino. She wins the throw. Massey twisting back will find Hannah Ouellette. Ouellette committed to Western University for the fall. She She's 10 appearances with the first team. She scored 2 goals in those matches. Started in the semifinals. She's played a lot of time with the U20s. Now her 15th start with the team. Just 1 goal for her in this division. Now Austin. Back into the feet of Chinzer. Some space to run into. She's found the feet of Svoboda, trying to get the shot away. She does. That was a lot closer than it may have looked. Just creeping away from the right post. Carly Svoboda with the second team in OPL 3 this season. 5 matches, 3 goals for them. In just 3 games with the U20s, she scored twice. Those back-to-back games against Hamilton United and Simcoe County back in the end of July. She has a knack for goal, especially as of late. Just unable to find the target that time. Class of 2027, just 17 years of age. Megan Austin, a well-known prospect in Oakville. She had recently represented Team Ontario, 3 goals and 12 appearances this season with the first team, playing with California Riverside in the U.S. in the fall. Just 1 goal and now 11 starts with Oakville. In the heart of this team as the captain. She recently was selected for a special soccer event in Denmark. Was able to travel to Europe for that. Good battle on the near side, but his last touch off of Frere will go out for a Burlington throw. Newcomb under pressure, enough to give it away. Here's Svoboda trying to send it back towards Johnston, but Palladino was in the way, and she had to be. It was a dangerous position for Burlington to be into. First corner in this first half now for Oakville. It'll be an in-swinger coming in from the left corner. Scarlett Kira to take. Comes towards the middle of the area. Dangerous ball. The keeper had come out as Bourne was on the ground. Austin couldn't get it back towards goal. She has it now on the off wing. First time ball was a good one. And it was dangerous enough. Tenekun had to clear it out for another corner. Again, bodies pile inside the 18-yard area. An in-swinger coming in. This time Austin will go short. Quickly into Quira. Was forced away. Austin now towards the back post. Oh, unmarked. Second chance at the header, but this time Newcomb was in the way. All alone was Hannah Ouellette at the back post. Great move to find some space now into the feet of Frere. Trying to get away from Newcomb, but she stood her ground. Ouellette and came to the feet of Chinzer, but it was cleared quickly away. It'll be out for an Oakville throw. Race and won it back quickly for Burlington. And a foot race for it. It was trying to be cleared by Moore and came off the back of Reed. She had no idea. Could have ended up worse for the Oakville keeper. Seemed like she had enough time to get it away, but hit it right back into where the traffic was coming. Luckily, Reed wasn't in a position where that ball was going to come back towards goal. Oakville again starting out of the back. This is where they got caught the first time. And Ouellette had given away the penalty. This time they work it enough towards the halfway line, but it's taken back by Burlington. Palladino. Tennecoon, pressure from Svoboda, but it was just a little too handsy. A free kick given away. Newcomb elects to go all the way back to Bourne. Tennecoon forward was routine for Austin away. Touch came away from the striker in Svoboda. Now miscommunication has turned over possession. Tennecoon to the feet now of Rusnoff. She's able to get it away to Emmer. Now Newcomb. Palladino had to be on her toes that time. The pass just not enough to give her time on the ball, and slipped in behind. Now comes Svoboda. Trying to wait for her teammates to enter inside the area. Now takes it towards the end line. Can she deliver a ball into the box? Got past two Burlington defenders before Palladino had come across and cleared away. Good work again on the pressure from Oakville. He started to tick these last 5 minutes, nearing in the final bit of this first half. In this U20 final, we sit at 0-0 between Burlington and Oakville. Missed penalty, the biggest chance of the match coming in the 16th minute, where Burlington came up short from the spot. Svoboda back for Austin. Her touch was too far behind. Couldn't quite bring it under control. Turning now is the captain, Emmer. Here's Newcomb. Oakville able to force back, but it's good ball movement from Burlington in their own half. We've seen that from them. They've been able to escape the pressure for the majority of the time. It's really been those few opportunities that Oakville has really sprung into chances. Most recently coming from Svoboda, who was able to use her skill to get by a few defenders, just couldn't quite find the delivery into the box. Battling for now on the far side is Johnston. She's come away with it. Frere has Svoboda with her. Elects to go alone. It was dragged wide of the left post. Svoboda winning back possession for Oakville momentarily. Gentle's coming, but returns the favor once more. Here's Johnston, first time ball. Was a high looping one. Frere had let it run all the way towards goal, and an unfortunate scenario that time for Svoboda. Tried to have an attempt towards goal, came off the hand, and will be a free kick. With the hydration break, we'll be guaranteed at least some added time as we near just cross the 42nd minute. Austin wins possession, just keeps it in on the byline. Does well to evade the challenge as well. Goes all the way back for Ranu. Morton, now Ranu. Oakville forced in the corner and just having to clear. Better safe than sorry as they can see the throw just in front of the Oakville technical area. Reed did it well to bring it down. Now finds Newcomb. Pass was outstretched for Reese. Just wasn't able to get control of it. Comes all the way back to Bourne. Now with Tenekun. Bit of an errant pass from Bourne. It hit the back foot of Svoboda, but again had no idea where that ball was going. Could have been a lot more dangerous for Burlington. Again, the pressure coming in from Oakville. Great feet and patience from Burlington's number 5, able to skip away from pressure, was Amon Amur. Another long throw from Austin, but he found the head that time of Amir. Ball played forward towards Reed, a foot race for it. Austin just coming across to help out Ranu. Here's Newcomb, and Reese able to win the throw. Ranu, a touch inside her own 18-yard area. Fourth official ready to indicate 3 added minutes at the end of the first 45. Svoboda trying to switch over for Frere, who was trying to get by Newcomb, but she got in the way. So 3 more to play here in the first 45. Enough time for either team maybe to break the deadlock before the halftime break. You'd feel both teams would be quite happy with how it stands. It's been plenty of chances for either side, and maybe one more here, but brought down was Svoboda. Amon Amir just getting caught in possession. And that's going to give the license for head referee Charlotte Conyer to book her here at the end of the first half. So the captain having to be careful for the rest of this match. Now on a yellow.
Yellow card has been presented to Burlington's number 5, Amon Amir, in extra time on the first half.
Okay, go for it, son. Austin, run over it. Carly, if Austin, run over it. If Austin is clear in, maybe you play her, you choose.
Again, a tough position for a free kick, really favors a right footer. Austin, of course, an excellent set piece taker. Swoboda also over top of it. Austin to fake. Now they play her in behind. Can they get a ball into the area? Coming across was Tenekun, and she made an excellent block to stop that ball from getting into a dangerous position. Frere nods it back towards the middle. Tenekun going back for her keeper and Bourne. Johnson. Excellent flick on now to the feet of Queera. Great skill, but couldn't find Swoboda, who was just parked up on the edge of the 18-yard box. And Frere able to come back and win possession. Now using her pace up on the near side. Possession turned over, throw given to Burlington. We've played 2 minutes now of the added time here at the end of the 45. Queera, now Swoboda. Looking to the switch for Johnston. Her touch had let her down momentarily. She's able to find Frere, who will try from distance, a knuckling ball towards the near post. And Bourne did well to get behind it and make the stop. And that will do it for the first half. It was exciting to say the least. A missed penalty in the 16th minute with Burlington, the best chance really to go up 1-0, and it was really right after an excellent chance before then when Molly Palladino had a chance towards goal. Morton making the best save of the first half. Oakville had fought back. They really dominated in possession the last 15 minutes and had the better of the chances in that time. It wasn't enough to beat either keeper. We stay scoreless at the halftime break. Still 45 minutes to play. We'll hope to keep you on for the rest of this match, and we'll see who will be the winner here tonight of the U20 Women's Final. Stay tuned here on OPL TV on YouTube, and we'll be back for second half action. Welcome back to Sanction Stadium here at Vaughan, Ontario. My name is Noel Vogel. A 0-0 first half here in the U20 OPL final between Burlington and Oakville. Plenty of chances on either side, and really, of course, with the score, this game really could go either way. One chance will open this game right up, and we'll expect to see much more of what we saw in the first half, with either team really wanting to take it in the 90. Otherwise, we will go to penalties. Before we begin with the second half of action, we'll thank some of our OPL partners, including the Cruyff Institute, educating the future leaders of the soccer industry. Gatorade, rehydrate, replenish, refuel. One Soccer, the home of soccer in Canada. Follow your favorite OPL alumni as they compete in the Canadian Premier League, the TELUS Canadian Championship, and with our Canadian national teams, all exclusively on One Soccer. Major sports analysis, delivering the data behind the game. Every men's and women's OPL match is powered by MSA Insights with performance features and data-driven spotlights, shared across OPL and club social media channels. Voigt, the official ball, the Canadian Premier League, and the preferred match ball of the OPL. Hummel, the official apparel supplier of the Ontario Premier League, the Canadian Premier League, our game, our country, our league, and Ontario Soccer, encouraging us all to play, inspire, and unite. Second half is just moments away. Oakville running a triple substitution. We saw just one sub coming in the first half, and that was due to an injury that happened in the first 8 minutes of the match, with Samaya Kano going down with an injury, and with her having to be replaced by Sarah Tinakun, who came in and was excellent in that first half. A couple of really, really big interceptions and contributions in that first 45. And for Oakville, just 4 subs on the bench for them, and they're going to bring in 3 of them. Gia Hill, Lola Mazzarelli, as well as Daniela Foreman will be the 3 to enter the match at the halftime break. Burlington is going to respond as well with a substitution of their own, as Olivia Teku is going to come in as well. She's had quite the goal-scoring record with the U20s this season. 7 matches, 4 goals. Hasn't scored since July 13th. That coming in a 2-1 win against Rush Academy. She didn't feature in the semifinal, but she will come in here in the U20 final. We'll try and break the deadlock for Richard Edwards' team in Burlington. Olivia Teku will replace a like-for-like position with Maya Reed, who started the match up front. She'll play just 45 tonight. On the other side for Oakville, replacing Svoboda as well as Johnston up front, and then a change at the back as well. We'll see. Now Sienna Dodgson, she'll move a little more central here for the remainder of this match, with Lauren Weir playing right back position now. So rather, it was Mazzarelli, Hill, and Weir that come in for Oakville. Foreman still on the bench, the last substitute that Oakville have for the remainder of this game. And they've quickly won a free kick here. And Weir will be the one to step over it to try and swing one into the box. Lauren, an Oakville native, she already committed for the fall season of 2027 to the University of Calgary in the Dinos. She made her first debut with the first team this season back in April. She played only 2 of the team's last 5 matches. That one match including the semifinal. Her delivery into the area comes well short of the box. Freyer with a great touch to try and get in the inside. A bouncing ball, and quite confusion on whether that is a back pass. It was the first touch of the ball since coming onto the field for Teku, who tried to play back towards her keeper. And it looked intentional. Bourne was the one to pick it up inside her goal. She felt like she had the right to. Real interesting scenario we may look back on later here tonight. Austin Sands over the free kick on the far side now. Looped in towards the back post, came off the back that time and chipped towards goal. It was a good effort from Hill. She didn't have a lot of time to get a good strike on the ball, but just lofting it towards the middle of the net, and it forced Bourne to be on her toes, and she made a good save to tip it over the bar and out. Bourne has only played 1 match with the U20s this season. She had 2 starts with the second team in the OPL 3 this year. Their main goalie, Audrey Squires, has missed both the semifinal and the final tonight. Corner whipped in. It was cleared away by Palladino. Another dangerous box, or ball towards the 6-yard box, rather. Thought maybe it would have been another corner, but a goal kick given. As I mentioned, Squires played 11 games this season, the Hamilton, Ontario native, in net for Burlington. But her commitments with Mount Allison, she played a rookie year, now moving into her 2nd season with them. She has already returned back to training camp with her team. She had left the spot open. Mirab Nadim was the starting keeper for Burlington in their semifinal. It was her U20 debut. She had played majority with the U18 squad this season. And she did exactly what she would have wanted. She came in, she got the win in a tight 2-1 victory over North Toronto. And was a big help without their starting keeper, and now with Bourne in net for Burlington tonight. She has made a couple of really strong saves and a good one early on in the second half. Austin now looking to stretch her legs as she finds herself in the corner. Back pressure that time coming in from Rusnoff, and it forces it out of bounds for a throw. Rusnoff, another Oakville, Ontario native, class of 2027. She scored in the last 2 matches, her 2 only goals of the season, coming in the semifinal and in the loss against Railway City. It was a big goal she scored. That 78th minute winner in the semifinal is what sent Burlington to the final here tonight. And Austin just throwing a challenge into the back of Newcomb and commits the foul. Just receiving a bit of a warning from Charlotte Conyer. Lofted ball play forward. It was knocked down by Chinzer. Now Gentle, she run into Reese. Spinning back, finds her captain in Amur. Bulsam couldn't get that ball pushed to the far side as Rusnov was the intended target. Played forward, but into the feet of Baker. Brought it down well. Amir able to skip the challenge. She was looking for Abul Sam, but a little too much heat behind that pass towards her striker. Ouellette did well initially to escape the pressure, but her pass misfired. Tenekun quickly into the feet now of Amur. Tried to play one touch, was looking for Reese. Was Rusnov, again winning it back. Was Amur, she's been everywhere, box to box here tonight for Burlington. An excellent ball from Baker. Now the substitute. Taku trying to whip one in towards the near post, but it's calmly claimed by Morton. Ball played forward. It was flicked around. Newcomb, the defender, is looking into the feet of Scarlett Quira, but it was just a little too far. Austin, now Hill. Hill able to find the feet now of the other substitute in Mazzarelli. One-on-one with Tenekun. Mazzarelli trying to go towards the end line. Can't quite deliver a ball into the box, and it's cleared out towards the halfway line. Austin. And Palladino did well to leave it there. The call from Bourne to just let it fall into her path, and she'll start up back inside her own third. Palladino. Tons of pressure on Tenekun. She deals with it well. Gentles couldn't bring it down. It's played forward by Austin, out for a throw. Newcomb continues to move up the line. Her throw now headed forward by Amur as she races to try and get ahead of Abul Sam, who thought she had won a corner, and she has. It'll be the first for Burlington of the second half. Ranu thought she did just enough to keep it in play and also win a goal kick. But now she'll have to head back towards the 18-yard area and defend this out-swinging corner. And Monomer will now take this ensuing corner forward the back post for Burlington. Gentle sits on the keeper. Morton can't get a hand to it. Inside the box still. And it's the substitute who pots it away. Olivia Teku has given Burlington the lead. 10 minutes played in the second half. The ball wasn't cleared by Oakville after they felt they had won the goal kick. And Burlington strikes first. And now Oakville will have to try and come back from a goal down here, as they did in the semifinal against Woodbridge. Burlington has done well this season when scoring first. They had won their semifinal when doing so. just last week, and now they hold the first lead of this final. Still tons to play here in this match, and the way we've seen this game go so far, a chance could come out of anywhere. Oakville again claiming for a corner, but they won't get it. Pressure comes on Paladino, and high lofted ball, not even sure how it got into that space, but Oakville's taking back possession in towards the area. Frere knotted down, Hill trying to get it away. Mazzarelli had fell down and couldn't quite just get that shot away on goal. Oakville's readying their final substitution now as Daniela Foreman getting ready to come in. Comes out for an Oakville corner, and Austin will stand over it. Oakville trying to respond quickly to conceding just moments ago. Austin's corner into a great area, but it was headed away. That time by Rusnov, who does her defensive duties. Now chased all the way back to Morton. Given away momentarily to Rusnov. Maybe a chance to catch Morton off her line, but Abulsam either didn't see it or didn't want to try it. Now she's dispossessed in a dangerous area. Ball played into the feet of Mazzarelli. Frere making the run in behind. Frere looking towards goal. It was seeping towards that top left corner, punched away by Bourne. Quira. Now a chance again. Hill just lost it. Tinakuna, strong challenge inside the box. And it came off a hand, a free kick going Burlington's way. On their heels since scoring the first goal of this match, but they've been able to deal with the pressure just enough. The substitution coming in now. Daniela Foreman will replace Melanie Frere, and that will be the end of her night. Had that last chance, that shot on target. It was well saved by Bourne. Foreman this season, 39 minutes with the second team. She's played just 5 matches with the U20s. Just 17 years of age, the midfielder will play on that right wing side for the remainder of this game. No more substitutions for Oakville. This is it. This 11 on the field is going to have to try and conjure up a tying goal. Hodgson lost on in the middle, got past Weir. Now Reese. Almost cushioned itself into the path of Abdulsa, but Ranu came across and cleared it out of harm's way. The game has really picked up now in this second half, as expected. That first goal breaking the deadlock has opened up this match. Oakville having to push a little bit harder now as we've played just under an hour. Still plenty of time to try and get one. Came up off the hand of Abdulsam. Ranu. Coming back to collect was Mazzarelli, but was bumped off by Tinakun. Taken away by Mazzarelli again, who had read that pass towards Paladino, but steered her away from the goal, and a high challenge from the ex-McMaster player, and she's going to receive a booking. Third player booked for Burlington. Of course, Connell was replaced earlier in the match, so just 2 remain on the field. Amana Murra, and now Molly Palladino. Gia Hill's now going to try and whip this ball in. 15 years of age. 1 goal this season with the U20s. She's been majority with the OPDL squad this season. She's put in a dangerous ball, but Palladino was there. Race for it as Gentles pressuring on Ranu. She's able to get it over the top for Gia Hill, and she wins the throw. The challenge from Reese, pushing that one out of bounds.
Molly Palladino at the 60th minute.
Throw taken quickly by Austin. Gets it back from Hill. Hill twisting, trying to get through Newcomb, but had stood just in the way. Coach Richard Edwards also looking towards his bench to now try and shore up this game, not needing the goal anymore. And Newcomb able to force it out of play for a goal kick.
Avery, not so big, not so big. Go inside. Avery! And drop, and drop, and drop, Avery.
Palladino will take the goal kick this time. Made it towards the halfway line, but it was brought down by the right back now, midfielder Dodgson. Ouellette. First contribution in the game now for Foreman. Ouellette, a high lofted ball looking in behind. It was brought down by Weir. A touch forward to put her into space. The cross towards the edge of the 18. Now Hill. Hill able to get by Newcomb, but Gentles got her body in the way. Hill took it from her, but did it with a push from behind and a foul committed. High lofted ball was knotted down by Chinzer. Now Austin. Hill took a touch inside, was able to find Mazzarelli. Came off her chest. It looked like it was close towards the arm. They sure saw it that way, but it was not called by the head referee and Charlotte Conyer. Austin forward. Newcomb got in the way. 50-50 towards center field, was brought down by the goal scorer, and currently what has the game-winning goal for the U20 championship. If Burlington's able to hold on, the substitute Olivia Teku. Good footwork from Reese, but she couldn't quite spot the outside midfielder in Teku. We're a touch forward. Reese able to get in front. Now Baker. Teku had got it stuck beneath her feet. Quira. Now Weir. She'll go back for Ouellette. Time to turn in the middle for Gina Chinzer. Has Foreman on her right, but pass was too close to Palladino, and her clearance had come off the foot of Weir and out for a goal kick. Dodson just got under that attempt to head it back towards the final third for Oakville. Collision near midfield from two teammates in Austin, who is able to win it back. A strong challenge coming in from behind, and that one not as clean from Lucy Reese. The foul committed on Megan Austin, and she'll look to send one into the box once more. Haven't quite had the success from set pieces from this area. Their corners have been dangerous, but it's been the corner for Burlington that has the goal in this game. Austin, this one lasered towards the middle of the 18-yard box, but it was cleared out of danger and out for a throw. We are looking quickly into the corner. Foreman. Trapped and dispossessed by Burlington. Baker able to keep it in play. We are still battling for it as he got a touch on it 3 times before it came back for Roulette. Renu. Can't find the feet of Chinzer as it was broken up by Teku. Amur. Trying to spin away from 2 Oakville defenders. Can't quite do so now. In the feet of Quira. Challenge coming across. Both teams struggling to hold on to possession now, and Austin will look to play forward. This ball just lofted into behind. Quira into the feet of Mazzarelli. Got the touch around. Mazzarelli, the substitute, slots it in the corner, and we're tied at 1. Oakville finds the goal. Mazzarelli with a perfect touch around the defender and Palatino, and the instep of the foot caresses the bottom right corner, and we're back to square one. What a second half in this U20 final. Substitutions being made now by Burlington, and Teku, who just came on at halftime, being replaced already. Just 23 minutes of playing time, and Lucy Reese will also come out. The 2 on now for Burlington is Tegan Neufeld, as well as Aya Stewart, who will come in the midfield and up front. Now Burlington, if they want to win in 90, will have to get another goal. The same with Oakville. If not, we'll head all the way to penalties and be decided from the spot, from 12 yards. Neufeld was beat to it that time by Austin. Comes all the way back for Bourne. Newcomb. Tennecoon. Now Amur. Trying to find the feet of Neufeld.
Goal scored at the 67th minute, and then the substitutions for Burlington Soccer Club.
Tegan Neufeld, 11 matches now, 12 appearances this season. She comes off the bench. She's not scored yet this year. Quite the athlete, however, 17 years old. She's been playing AA hockey with the Brock Badgers program, and spends her summertime with now the U20 side in Burlington. See if she can make a difference off the bench. Weir, her touch too strong. Foreman came back, and she wins the throw for Oakville, who have a lot of the momentum right now. Ball came back by Abul Sama now with Ranu. Here's Ouellette. So another substitution coming in for Oakville. They're going to bring back Ava Massey into the match. She was replaced at halftime. And now she'll come in for Gina Chinzer. So like for like her, as well as Dodson will play in the middle of the park. Unless they'll bring Austin forward, which they might do so. Massey will play that left back position. So Austin in a little more of a forward position for Oakville for the remainder. Massey. Now Austin. All the way back for Morton. Now Ouellette. Mazzarelli has had a fiery second half now. Has the goal and has been created chancing for ever since she's come on for Oakville, but this time she's dispossessed. Tanakun has had an excellent performance tonight since coming on in the 7th minute of the game, when her teammate in Connell had gotten injured. She's not skipped a beat at the back for Burlington. Massey in towards the feet of Quira, came all the way through. Bulsum couldn't find a teammate. We'll leave Weir with time to pick it up on the near side. Ball whipped in, got through everybody, and Hill was trying to direct it towards goal. Now Foreman.
Substitution at the 71st minute for Oakville Soccer Club. Coming back into the game is number 8, Eva.
Austin couldn't head it back towards the box. Hill, Mazzarelli trying to turn again. Foreman first time, and just skipped wide of the goal. He's looking for that top corner. Just unable to keep it down and in between the posts. Pressure coming in again from Oakville. Austin had gotten in the way. Tanakun first time. Hill in a challenge with the Burlington center back. Now Burlington finally able to get it away. And Neufeld was challenged by Massey. She's able to win the throw. Free kick awarded for Oakville again on that far side. Claudia Wunschie also getting ready to come in now for Burlington. Attacker with goal this season for Burlington. Would be big if she's able to get one here late in this one. Austin. Ouellette trying to turn. Fake shot inside was enough to win a corner. Bulsum is going to be the one to exit. Ottawa, Ontario native. Just has not been quite her night. 2 goals she's had in the U20s this season. Also 2 goals with the first team in OPL2 this year. She's been in between all 3 squads. Had 1 OUA appearance with McMaster in the last 2 seasons. Ball played in from the corner. It was a first-time ball from Weir. It was always wide of the goal. Now the substitution will come in, and Abul Sump will be replaced by Claudia Wunshi.
Burlington. Coming into the game is number 28, Claudia Wunshi, or number 13,
Lancaster, Ontario native, currently playing with North Central in Division III and the NCAA. Just finished her 2nd season with them. So returned there in the fall. Scored her 1 goal against Railway City back on May 25th. Her 14th appearance now she's made tonight. She's had 3 with the first team this season. Palladino dispossessed. She gives up the throw. Weir to the feet of Quira. Stewart tight on her, and Quira able to keep it just in play. Palladino going to ground. Weir continues on. Came back towards the penalty spot. Now a chance for Burlington to clear, and they do. Less than 15 now to play. 1-1 the score. Both goals coming here in the second half. Ouellette away from pressure. Now finds the feet of Foreman. Ouellette continues her run, and she gets the touch in between the gap. Hannah Ouellette continuing to drive towards goal. Ouellette elects to go alone. The block coming in from Tenekun, and she's won the throw. And a valiant effort all the way from the center back position. Now she's won her team a chance to try and whip a ball in again.
Hey, be strong, be strong, be strong. Go, you gotta spin hard that post. Deep, deep. Good, make it run, go, go, go.
Austin maybe thought about going short. Ouellette had gone down just around the penalty spot. There was a battle between her and Gentils. Come short again, but the ball goes to the back post. It was punched out momentarily, still inside the area, and finally cleared by Runsoff. And Randuwood came and won the throw again. Last touch off of Burlington. Throw taken quickly by Austin. Gets it back now on the touch line. Excellent feet to get away from Stewart. Now into the path of Foreman. Her touch just let her down. Nearing on 10 still to play now. Avery Baker is down. And she's going to have to exit the match now. Seemed to have possibly been a head contact that had come Maya McIntyre already ready up at center to possibly come in to replace her. We'll now take a hydration break, the second of this match, the first of the second half. Still 10 minutes to play, plenty of time to break the deadlock. Be a short break for water, and now that'll allow McIntyre to enter the game. And for the injured Baker. McIntyre this season, just 2 appearances in the U20s, and has mostly been with the OPDL squad, just 16 years of age.
For Burlington Soccer Club. Coming back is number 93, Avery Baker for number
Played
3,
the ball towards one. She wasn't able to bring it down. Gentles had given it away to Weir. Now McIntyre. Great touch from Queer. Had to get away from pressure. Now Massey for Austin. Finding a burst of speed inside the midfield, away from 2. Now trying to get through 3. She lays it off. Mazzarelli trying to get it back onto her left foot, but she couldn't quite get it to her strong side to get that shot off. McIntyre able to clear away. It was headed upwards by Neufeld. Now Hill. Away from Neufeld. Looking for Mazzarelli's feet, but it was cut out by Newcomb. Ball came towards the 6-yard area. Foreman was making a run towards the ball, but it was cut out by the captain in Emmer. Now Hill, neatly away from the challenge. A high lofted one towards the corner, but hit the side netting. Felt like Bourne was maybe a little unsure whether that was on target or not. Again, the pressure from Oakville, but escaping it just enough to clear it out of play. Will stay with Burlington possession on the far side. Newcomb looking down the line. Melanie Frere getting ready to come back in. Again, if you are substituted in U20, there's no reason you can't come back into the match. Not a rule as it is in the top 3 OPL divisions. Ranu under pressure. Hoofs one forward, and Austin had just made a challenge into the back of Neufeld. Amur. Now Neufeld. Away from Massey. Tried to slip through in behind for Rusnoff, and now the substitution will be made. So Foreman will come back out. She originally replaced Frere.
For Oakville Soccer Club. Coming back is number 4, Melanie Freer. For number 16, Danielle Foreman.
Now the throw from Newcomb. Gets it back. First time ball towards the edge of the 6-yard area. It's cleared away by Ouellette. Back in by Stewart. Runs off, and it's blocked by Massey and out for a corner. It's been a lot of pressure from Oakville now. Burlington starting to ease it up, and they've got a chance here. It's where they scored their first goal. Created chaos inside the Oakville box. A lot of targets they have to shoot for. 5 minutes remaining in the 90. We'll surely have a bit of time added on for possible penalties if it's still knotted up. Amur tight towards the near post. It came back out To the edge of the D, McIntyre. Now Stewart. Amur. One-on-one with Baker, the captains. Or Austin, rather, concedes the corner. Ball comes in. Palatino got a touch. Still inside the box. Comes back for Palatino. Was always rising. Ouellette again has been so calm with the ball at her feet at the back. Weir forward. Palladino now backpedaling and is able to win the throw. McIntyre towards Runsoff. Out for an Oakville throw. Runsoff ran into traffic. Now Frere tried to get a touch around McIntyre. Palladino away. Frere, first time ball, was a tough one to get into the box and plays it out for a goal kick. So after a short break, Abulsam is getting ready to come back in for Burlington. The final minute and a half left in the 90s, so placement being made. Neufeld.
Substitution for Burlington at the 88th minute. Coming back into the game, number 13.
He's getting ready to come off.
Number 12, Tegan Neufeld.
And Abulsam will come in. So a minute left, maybe a bit of added time, and maybe penalties if we stay tied up. Massey towards Queera. And the ball just went out. System referee raising his flag near the halfway line.
Maya, shift inside.
Gentles. Amur. Not looking up for Abulsam. Just a little too far in front of her. Fourth official indicating 4 minutes of added time at the end of the 90 here. Still plenty of time for either team to try and get one.
4 minutes of added time to played. 4 minutes of added time.
Svoboda getting ready to come back in as well for Oakville. She was a real bright spot in the first half was replaced at the 45-minute break. Massey towards the area, comes all the way and claimed by Bourne, and now she'll look forward. Massey took a challenge from behind, but was able to get it forward. Now with Dodgson into the path of Frere. Has the overlapping run in Weir. This time she cuts inside. Mazzarelli on the turn. Couldn't get by Palladino. Abulsum holds up and waits for Stewart. Now turning back. Other team really seeming content with the way things stand. They want to get one before the end of regular time. Amur came towards the edge of the area, and a foul committed as Hill just late on her challenge on Rusnoff, and it's going to be a free kick for Burlington in a real dangerous position. So Mazzarelli, the goal scorer, is going to come out.
Substitution for Oakville in extra time.
And Svoboda is going to come back in.
Svoboda for number 10, Lola Mazzarelli.
We've played half of the added time here at the end of the 90. Molly Palladino is the lone Burlington player who stands over this free kick. 4 in the wall. Palladino, a chance to win it! Perfect free kick into the top corner, and that might just do it at the death for Burlington to win them the U20 championship. Her third of the season with the U20s, and it couldn't come at a better time. A number that has been the friend of Oakville as of late, the 93rd minute, but this time it turns villain. It's the 93rd minute goal that puts Burlington in the lead. And just seconds away from a U20 championship. Maybe one last chance for Oakville. Turned over by Frere. Anywhere but in the final third for Gentles is good. Morton in goal had no chance in that free kick as she stands and watched it pass into the top right corner. Ball was played long. Austin nods down for Svoboda. Stewart away. The referee checks her watch. Still maybe enough time for one more look towards goal for Oakville. Massey couldn't quite get it over. A ambitious effort from Gentles. Whistle blown. That's the game. A 93rd minute winner from Molly Palladino. And a 2-1 victory for Burlington wins them the U20 championship. What a second half of action. We were 0-0 through the first. 3 goals in the second half. Both teams put everything out. And what a game was that. Was exciting from start to finish. May have had just the perfect ending, especially for Burlington. Oakville heartbroken. They played an excellent game. Both teams with a top performance here in this U20 final. They've been 2 of the best teams in the division all season long. And Burlington is the ones to come out on top. An incredible free kick is what ends this game. A 2-1 victory. And just moments away now from the medal and trophy ceremony, as well as the game MVP. But for now, we'll step aside as we'll send it down to field level for that, as Oakville will accept their silver medals and Burlington with their golds, and they'll lift the OPL U20 championship in moments.
Check. All right. Let's give it a round of applause for both our teams in the finals. The Burlington Soccer Club and the Oakville Soccer Club. What a game we have right now. Time for our medal ceremonies. Presenting the medal, we have the chairman for Premier Soccer League Canada, Dino Rossi. Alongside him is also Josh from Ontario Premier League. Before we get to the teams, I'd like to acknowledge and give medals to our referees for the game. They've been amazing all throughout the game, and thank you for the amazing referee officiating all throughout the game. The referees are Charlotte Collier, Ryan Ramirez, Vassos Whiskey, and Naveen Raizada. Let's give a round of applause once again for the officials. present the silver medals. Let's give it up for the Oakville SC. As I call you in, please come and collect your medals. Leading off is the goalkeeper number 13, Mackenzie Morton. Melanie Fair. Scarlett Kira. Hannah Owens. Megan Austin. Ava Massey. Uma Rose. Carly Swoboda. Gina Schutzer. Sarah Lynn Johnston. Sienna Goodson. Gia Hill. Lola Zassari. Daniela Foreman. And Lauren Beer. Assistant coaches are Alex Abrams.
Just falling short, Oakville still an incredible season. Second in the Central Division in the U20s this year. 9 wins, just 2 losses this season. An incredible comeback against an undefeated Woodbridge team in the semifinal to get here, and just falling short of possibly going to penalties again before that free kick, which gave us a spectacular moment in winning this U20 championship, but nothing short of proud should these Oakville athletes be. An incredible performance today and a very, very strong season, and for all of them, good luck in their post-secondary endeavors as well as their current teams they'll head back to in the fall. And now for the gold medal ceremony for the champions of the U20 division in Burlington. As well, they'll also accept the championship trophy, and the game MVP will also be announced just after.
Assistant coaches, Normal Beauty and And before we go, we have a special award. That's the most valuable player from Burlington Soccer Club. For that insanely amazing free kick that will
So Molly Palladino receives the game MVP, and Burlington will now receive the OPL U20 championship. A gutsy performance from both teams, but it was a spectacular moment at the end that was the difference, and really no surprise. There wasn't much dividing these two teams. An incredible 90 minutes of action. It was the 93rd that was the special moment. It was the game-winning goal. Your 2026 U20 Women's Champions, Burlington Soccer Club. Thanks for tuning in all season long, and thanks for joining me. I've been Noah Vogel from Vaughan, Ontario in the Zanction Automotive Center. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you next season.
until next time, have a great night. Stay well, stay safe, and have a safe drive home.
I didn't know your whole name or your title. They just said, don't even worry. I didn't realize I was going to be Ben White presenting until literally